Welcome to WealthEchelon, your go-to spot for smart investing, in-depth ETF insights, and book reviews that help you build wealth. On this channel, we explore everything from the best investment strategies to the latest trends in ETFs and provide valuable takeaways from books that can transform your financial journey. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced investor, our goal is to give you the knowledge you need to make informed decisions and grow your wealth. If you're ready to elevate your financial game, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the bell for updates on all our latest content. Have you ever scrolled through your social media feed, watching friends and influencers flaunt their new cars, designer clothes, and dream vacations, only to feel a sinking feeling that you're somehow falling behind? It's easy to feel like you're not measuring up, especially when it seems like everyone else has it all figured out financially. You start to wonder, why don't I have the same success? Why haven't I hit those milestones? The truth is, these feelings of inadequacy are more common than you think, and they often stem from false comparisons and unrealistic expectations. The truth is, you're not behind at all. In fact, what might seem like a slow or unconventional journey could be the perfect path to true financial stability and peace. So if you've ever felt like you're running out of time or that everyone else is ahead, it's time to shift your perspective. The real secret to financial success isn't in keeping pace with others. It's in understanding that your path is unique and that taking the time to build your financial future with intention and patience is the key to long-term wealth. Let's explore why the feeling of being behind is just a myth and how embracing your own journey can lead you to the financial freedom you deserve. 1. The illusion of wealth. Social media's highlight reel. In today's digital age, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind financially. You scroll through Instagram or TikTok and see friends jet-setting across the globe, buying their first homes or driving luxury cars. Meanwhile, you're budgeting every dollar, worried about bills or delaying your dreams of home ownership. But here's the truth. What you see online is only a highlight reel, not the full picture. Most people showcase the best moments of their lives, the expensive vacations, designer purchases, or financial wins, without revealing the debt behind the scenes, the parental help they received, or the stress they carry. Social media amplifies comparison culture. It makes it seem like success is a constant, effortless state for others. But financial milestones vary from person to person based on timing, background, choices, and even luck. That influencer who just bought a new apartment might be living paycheck to paycheck, sponsored by brands or living off loans. The friend who launched a successful startup may have failed in 2 others before finding success. Social media doesn't capture the nuance, only the curated surface. When you compare your entire life to someone else's filtered moment, it's bound to make you feel behind. But that feeling is rooted in illusion, not reality. 2. Different starting lines. Background, privilege, and opportunity. One of the biggest reasons it seems like others have more money is because we don't all start from the same place. Some people inherit wealth, benefit from family support, or have access to opportunities others never get. A person whose parents helped them with college tuition, a down payment on a house, or co-signed a loan starts life on a very different financial footing than someone who had to take out student loans, work through college, and support younger siblings. These disparities aren't always visible, especially in conversations about money. Privilege comes in many forms: race, gender, geographic location, even generational wealth. Someone born into a financially literate family that teaches investing, budgeting, and credit management will likely have a better foundation than someone who grows up in a household where money is a constant stressor. Even access to education, healthcare, and safe neighborhoods plays a role. These differences compound over time, creating financial gaps that are often misunderstood as laziness or poor choices, rather than systemic inequalities. Acknowledging these differences is not about making excuses. It's about understanding that your financial journey is unique. It's okay to progress at your own pace. What's important is not where you start, but how consistently you build toward your goals. 3. Debt, loans, and the hidden costs of lifestyle. A luxury lifestyle doesn't always equal wealth. In fact, many people who appear rich are actually in debt. The car that someone just bought on Instagram might have been financed with a loan they can barely afford. That new house could be owned more by the bank than by them. Credit cards, buy now, pay later services, personal loans, and student debt all create the illusion of wealth, allowing people to spend beyond their means while hiding the reality of financial stress. The culture of consumerism encourages spending to signal success. People feel pressured to keep up appearances, often at the expense of long-term stability. They may dine out, travel, or wear high-end brands, but behind the scenes, they're struggling to make minimum payments or using one credit card to pay off another. In fact, according to numerous financial studies, a significant portion of middle-class households in developed countries live paycheck to paycheck, even when earning above-average incomes. We often confuse high spending with high income, and high income with financial security. But real wealth isn't about what you earn or show, it's about what you keep. Saving, investing, and living below your means may not look flashy, but it builds the foundation for true financial freedom. Don't be fooled by surface-level wealth. Focus on building lasting value, even if it takes more time. The psychology of falling behind: fear, shame, and silent pressure. The feeling of being behind financially can cause a deep emotional burden. It leads to stress, anxiety, and shame. You may start to doubt your worth, your intelligence, or your decisions, wondering why you haven't achieved what others have. This mindset is dangerous because it makes you feel stuck, unworthy, or even hopeless. It can make people chase quick wins, risky investments, get-rich-quick schemes, or overspending to prove success, all of which backfire in the long run. We rarely talk about money openly. It's taboo in many cultures to ask how much someone earns, what debt they have, or how they really afford their lifestyle. This silence fuels insecurity. We assume we're the only ones struggling because no one talks about the struggle. But the reality is, most people are juggling financial stress. They're quietly managing student loans, medical bills, family responsibilities, or financial setbacks. Just because someone looks like they have it together doesn't mean they do. Understanding this can help shift your mindset. You're not alone in feeling behind. Everyone's journey includes setbacks, detours, and doubts. The important thing is to give yourself grace, recognize your progress, and focus on building habits that move you forward. Financial success isn't linear. It's messy, individual, and often slower than we expect. But slow progress is still progress. 5. Your timeline is the right one. Building wealth on your terms. The most powerful mindset shift is accepting that your financial journey is valid, even if it doesn't look like anyone else's. There is no universal timeline for buying a house, paying off debt, or hitting six figures. Some people peak in their 20s, others in their 50s. The key is to define what success means to you, not what society, social media, or your peer group says it should look like. Building wealth takes time. It involves learning, making mistakes, and staying disciplined. Instead of focusing on what you don't have yet, celebrate what you've achieved. Are you budgeting consistently? Are you contributing to savings or investing regularly, even in small amounts? Are you working on your skills or pursuing a side hustle to increase income? These small wins matter more than you think. Also, prioritize what you value. Maybe you're choosing to rent so you can travel, or investing in your education instead of buying a car. That's okay. Financial freedom isn't about matching others. It's about living in alignment with your goals, values, and peace of mind. The feeling of being behind often stems from the relentless comparisons we make between ourselves and others. We live in a world that constantly highlights success, especially financial success. Whether it's social media, advertising, or the stories we hear from friends and colleagues, we're constantly exposed to a curated version of reality that showcases only the best moments of other people's lives. This creates a distorted sense of what normal looks like and makes us feel like we're lagging behind. However, this comparison is not only unfair, but it's also unrealistic. Everyone's financial journey is unique, shaped by different starting points, opportunities, challenges, and timing. The truth is, there is no one-size-fits-all approach to success. Some people may achieve their financial milestones early on, while others take a slower, more methodical approach. And that's okay. When you zoom out from the narrow lens of comparison and start focusing on your own path, you begin to see that your progress, no matter how slow it may seem, is significant. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of expectations, both internal and external, and believe that you're falling behind. But in reality, what feels like falling behind might just be a natural part of a journey that requires more time or a different route. The key is to shift your perspective. Instead of measuring your progress against the highlight reels of others, measure it against your own growth. Look at how far you've come, the lessons you've learned, and the small victories that have contributed to your financial stability. Each step forward, no matter how small, is an accomplishment. Perhaps you're building an emergency fund, learning how to invest, paying off debt, or simply gaining financial literacy. These are the building blocks of long-term financial success, even if they don't lead to instant rewards. Patience is crucial in this process. Financial success doesn't happen overnight, and it certainly doesn't happen in a straight line. Life can throw unexpected challenges your way: job losses, medical emergencies, market downturns. But that doesn't mean you're behind. It just means you're facing circumstances that may slow your progress. But every challenge presents an opportunity for growth. How you handle these setbacks, learn from them, and continue to build upon your knowledge and resources is what will ultimately determine your financial success. When you focus on your goals and not the external pressure to keep up with others, you begin to realize that the pace at which you move doesn't matter as much as the direction you're headed. Financial stability and peace are not measured by the car you drive or the house you own. These things are fleeting symbols of wealth. True financial peace comes from having a clear understanding of your goals, a disciplined approach to managing money, and the confidence that you're making decisions that align with your values. Remember, the financial journey is not a race, it's a marathon. And like any marathon, it's about consistency, endurance, and persistence. The pace you set is yours to decide. As long as you're making progress in the right direction, no matter how fast or slow, you're exactly where you need to be. So let go of the myth that you're behind. Instead, embrace the idea that you're on a different path, one that's tailored to your unique circumstances, needs, and aspirations. With patience, intentionality, and a focus on long-term goals, you'll find that your path leads to the financial stability and peace you're striving for, even if it looks different from what others might have. In the end, it's not about the destination, but about the journey itself and the confidence you gain along the way. Thank you for watching WealthEchelon. We hope you found valuable insights that will help you on your investing journey. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep building your wealth, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more investing tips, ETF strategies, and book reviews to continue growing your financial knowledge.